Hey guys, in this video, we're looking at the Vidcastive sports camera 4K. This thing is awesome. I'm going to show you how to use it. I'm going to show you how to use the menus. I'm going to show you how to set things up. Most importantly, it has Wi-Fi as well to hook up to your phone. I'm going to show you how to do that as well. This thing is an awesome POV camera. I'm telling you, look at the footage of this thing. This is awesome. Also, I'm going to show you some photos at the end. This thing takes awesome photos. Let's get to the review. Hey guys, welcome back to your review channel. Today I'm looking at an item that Vidcastive did send me and did compensate me to make a review on this sports camera or action camera. This is a 4K camera. It does portrait and landscape, has Wi-Fi availability to connect to your phone. Small, lightweight, and it has a lot of magnet. It has a ton of features on this device. I'm just going to go over. This is all the accessories that come in the kit here. Absolutely amazing. There's a ton of stuff here. So let's go over this. This is a little bit of a detailed video. I really want to get into it and just show you exactly what's in here so you can see, what you're dealing with when you order this product. So this is designed for action. This is designed for surveillance. You want to put on your body like a little body camera. You want to go for a walk. You're doing some POV stuff, point of view, kind of maybe B-roll or main camera, things like that. It's a 4K camera. It has multiple, I'll go over some of the specs with you in a minute, so stick with me. A little bit longer review because I want to kind of be very detailed what this is. So POV, wearable action camera. It's a mini body camera, and it's really small. You can see, here it is right here. Super nice lens, really clean lens, all menu driven here. Not a touch screen, just so you know, not touch screen. Has a battery up to 150-minute battery life. Pretty beefy, pretty well made. It has access point here. I'll show you all that stuff as well. Comes with a 64GB card included, micro SD card that's included, which is a nice perk. This is good for travel, pets. You can use this as a webcam. So many things you can do with this. If you're out kayaking and going for a nature walk, if you're a bird lover, if you want to clip it to your jacket, it has a magnet. Let's just go over everything. There's a lot here. So let's start with the base. So this is everything you get in the kit. This is almost like a GoPro type of connection system, let's say. That's a little bit of that technology, but a lot more if you ask me. So what they give you in this kit, let me just go over them. So this is a horizontal or vertical, so you can do either one. So this is what this is for. This is for the vertical. You can see how this goes up and down. This is the vertical use, and the camera just slides right in here, just like you see here. So the camera slides in like that, and this is your vertical POV, so you can hold like that, and then they have all the different mounts that you can mount it. You can all different kind of clips, all different accessories. There's not one thing you probably can't do with this camera. Honestly, this is a bike mount. You want to put this on your bike. You want to put this on your kayak. Anywhere you can mount this here, you can mount this camera. You want to mount the vertical camera here. Boom, there you go. Now you can see how you got that vertical mount on your bike. Now you get that POV if you're biking, things like that. If you want to do a horizontal, if you want to do a vertical, here's the vertical. Here's the vertical mount. So you put the vertical, you put the camera in the vertical mount right here, boom, like that. Then it connects to this mount here, and you can just see how it all kind of works, and bang, you can hook it here. Again, there you go, hook it to here, and then you got the mount here. So you can just see how it all kind of connects, right? It all is like a little puzzle. It's pretty much anything you can hook it up to. You can pretty much hook this up to pretty much anything. You can see that as well. And also it has I like this. Honestly, this is a really cool feature. So that's that feature. Here is a clip feature. You want to clip it to your jacket or to your coat. Here's a little clip feature. Clip it on your jacket, clip it on your shirt. There's a clip feature. That's another feature here. Here is another, I'll say this one's the last. Here's a couple of mounts that you can actually mount permanently. They give you these mounts here, again, like that GoPro style. You can mount this to the car. You mount this to your windshield. They give you a couple of clips here. Here is the adapter. Okay, so you get this, you get the adapter, same idea right here. You can see how this all works. You get this exact same idea as the GoPro configuration. These all snap together, and so they give you two mounts. Two sets of mounting screw, hardware, not hardware. This is a sticky, the adhesive. So you got two of those, and you got that. So you get the idea. There's tons and tons of configurations here. Also, this is cool. This is a magnet. So this is a magnetic. You can wear this around your neck if you want to. And this is the magnet piece that goes on here. So let's pop that on here, and you can see, bam, and now it's on there. Now you can carry this around your neck, and then you get the POV like that, horizontal or a vertical. Pretty smart. Now you can carry it around your neck, or you can put it under your shirt. So you have a couple different options there, how you want to carry that, either mount it. So you can see here, there's a lot of versatility here. There's just a ton of stuff here. And also this is really cool. Let me show you this one here. Pop this off here. So this I like too. This is for your cap, ball cap, right? Well, you see people have those on their caps and they're doing like, you know, reviews, or if you're walking around, you can pop it in, put it on your baseball cap right here. And then you can see here, you got this, just turn it over and bam, you got all kinds of coverage, however you want to do it. Snap it on, put it this way, that way. I mean, you can just see it's just so much versatility with this thing. It's absolutely pretty wild. I'm actually pretty impressed with all they give you. And that's really cool. USB-A to USB-C charger. This is how you charge this. It took me about an hour and a half to charge it. It came mostly charged. And in here, let me just show you the menus real quick here. So in here is your USB-C charging right here. Let me get focus there. And then you got your card slot, and the card's already installed already. The 64 gig card's already installed. And then you have some reset buttons and so forth. So it's got a lot of, like I said, there's a ton of stuff here. So on the buttons here, let me just show you the menu. So the menu is driven by buttons. You got the M button right there. That is the menu button. And this is the Wi-Fi button. So the Wi-Fi button, basically, there's an app you download in the app, in the manual. You download their program, their app, and then you can control the camera with your app. So you can do that as well. So there's so much this camera can do. Easy to access, easy to use. And let's just go over that real quick. So we're going to get some footage. So stick with me. We're going to show you some footage outside. And we're going to get some shots of that. And you're going to see 4K. I like it. It has a lot of technology built into the camera. I love this. So let me just give you a couple quick specs that I was pretty impressed with. Video resolution, 4K. Okay, we talked about that already. So 4K, 2.7K, or 1080p. So you can adjust all that in the menu. Frame rate, 60 frames per second or 30 frames per second. You can adjust that in the menu. Video format, MP4. That's good. Photo resolution, 1 megapixel up to 12 megapixels. That's really good. JPEG is the photo file size. I think it's called Vil Plus is their app. V-I-L, let me just see, V-L-I-P-L-U-S-E, yep, Vil Plus, looks like it, yep. Supports up to 256 gig micro SD card, battery is 750 milliamp, rechargeable lithium battery, approximate runtime 150 minutes, and roughly 90 minutes to fully charge it. So those are some of the quick specs, and everything's in the manual. The manual is pretty well laid out. You can see here, this is kind of how the menu looks. You can see how you can get the menu driven, and I'll go over that with you 1 second. And go over the manual. It gives you all the ways to access the menu. I won't sit there and bore you too much with that. So basically, to turn the camera on, you long press the power button. This is the power button here. Long press that. And you can see it is turning on. Makes a little noise. And there it is right here is my hand. It's hard to see with my, let me shut my light off here. You get a better look. So now you can see, let me get that in focus. So you can see my hand. Okay, there you go. Now it's in focus. So now you can see my hand here. So to access the menu, again, horizontal or vertical, has a built-in speaker. The speaker is not the best in the world, but I mean, it does the job. It's decent, but I mean, I wish they would have a way to connect a wireless microphone to it. That would have been cool. But I mean, this is a POV camera, so this is like a great second camera. This is a great B-roll camera if you're doing any kind of production, if you're out there shooting stuff, if you're a content creator and you got a main camera and you want a second camera on your, let's say your hat. This is a great camera for that. Get the B-roll, stuff like that. This is really cool for that. If you're on a bike, you want to go biking, this is really cool for that. Access the menu. So the M button, like I showed you, let's press that button down together. And you can see here some of the different resolutions you can do. Frame exposure, pre-recording. You can do watermarks. There's tons and tons of stuff in this app here. I was pretty impressed with what's in here. There's a lot of stuff. So let's back out of here. And let's go back here. Okay, let me just, so to hit the record, so all you do is tap it once and you can see it's recording. And there's a record button, so that's recording. Okay, and that's horizontal. You can do horizontal or vertical. Tap it again. This is the power button here, so it tells you. Okay, that's the power button and it tells you when it's recording and not recording. You can shut that on, you can shut that off. You can have stealth mode. You can have watermarks. Just so many different things. Really a lot of technology on this. So let me get into the menu. Let me just show you that button once. And here is the actual menu for it itself. Now the toggle the menu back and forth, you basically hit the M button and the Wi-Fi button to toggle. So you can see I'm talking, that's the photo. You can adjust the photos, time lapse. You can do time lapse. And this is the menu. We can go in and adjust all the menu, the frames, the flicker rate. There's tons and tons of technology. And I'll give you an example. I'm going to walk outside. I'm going to show you what that looks like so you can get an idea of the footage. And we're going to take a look at that together. So stick with me and watch that. So that's how you access the menu. Just so you can just bop around. You can just see that. Let me go here. Let me just go take a look at let's go to the menu, and now to access the menu, just tap the record button. That's like the enter button here. Then you can see some of the settings inside. Hopefully I can get that'll focus there for you. So you can see volume settings, watermark, keynote, ketone. I'm not sure what that even means, ketone personally. Well, let me see what else we have. Ketone, stealth mode. That probably shuts off the lights. Stealth mode. See what else we have. Anti-flicker, which is important if you're shooting computer screens. That'll adjust the screen sleep, so you can have it stay on the whole time or have it shut off after a few minutes. You can adjust all that. So it has a lot of stuff built into the system. I was pretty impressed with that. Let's see, it has a long recording switch. Says that. So you get the idea. So there's tons of stuff in here. Play with it. Take a look at that stuff. Let me back out of the menu here. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty easy to get in and out of this. And once you get used to the menu, just got to get used to navigating that menu. But you can see all the accessories they give you. They give you a ton of accessories. I think that's really kind of cool. And I like this a lot. I like the small camera. I've got to keep this one because I do a lot of POV. I like to do a lot of reviews. As you know, this is going to be a great second camera, or if I'm out shooting a project and I can have a second angle. That's really good for that. So this is really and for the value, for the price, it's pretty good. Actually, it's a great price. So no complaints about that. It's got a nice lens. It feels pretty heavy. It's got some beef to it, good quality to it. Again, 4K, fantastic. And the app works really, really well. Let me just show you how you do the app real quick. So when you do the app, you have to let me turn it back on. You have to access the Wi-Fi. Make sure you download the app, which I already did. And you want to pair them with your Wi-Fi settings, your Wi-Fi network, 2.4 gigahertz. I believe you need to do that. So make sure you have it on 2.4 gigahertz to do that. Let me just turn this on. So to access that, you just hold down the Wi-Fi button, and I'm going to show you that. Let me just get this in focus for you and hold that Wi-Fi button. Okay, so you can see I have it connected to my phone right there. You can see, so I can hit record. I can do time lapse. I can do normal capture. So you can see this is off. It's on the phone here, and I can actually, when I hit the record button, which I will hit right there, recording started. It's recording on the SD card, not on the phone. Just so you know, you're controlling the camera with your phone. That's how that works. And if I want to hit stop, I'll hit stop. And that's it. So that's pretty easy to do. That's what that is. All right, let's get some footage and wrap up the review. If you enjoyed this type of content, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow the channel for more. Leave me some comments down below if there's something that you would like, or if there's something that you're interested in. And also, I forgot to mention, they also give you a little adapter where you put the micro SD card in here, and then you can transfer it to your computer if you want to, that's how you would have to do that. And that doesn't connect directly to the computer. So you have to use this dongle here to transfer. So they give you everything all in the kit. So if you like this type of review and you like this type of tech, let me know. Leave me some comments down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this video. It means a lot to me. If you could help out their algorithm, I do appreciate that. There'll be a link down below for this product. I do get a small commission, as you know, and it does help support my channel, and it costs you nothing, and I do appreciate that if you go ahead. I think you'd be happy with this if you're looking for a inexpensive but high quality camera. I think this is going to fit the bill. Like I said, it doesn't have the image stabilization, but that's just the way this is. But it's a good quality build, and all the accessories are fantastic, as you can see. A lot of accessories, and that's really, really good. So I think it's a great deal. And I'll also leave a QR code right around here. You'll see the QR code. Go ahead and scan that if you're watching this on TV, or if you're watching on someone else's device. Pick up your phone and scan that QR code. It'll take you right to the device, and that'll help me out as well. So I really appreciate that as well. All right, let's get some footage and to see how it really looks. Let's go. So right now I'm talking to you outside. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm just getting some shots of my forest area. You can just see. So I'm on a stable platform here. So I'm going to be walking in a minute. I just want you to see some of the shots here. So right now I'm holding handheld. Here's a leaf on the shade and the light. Here's a leaf here. You can see that. Let's take a walk into the forest. I'm holding this handheld. Now if you hold it pretty steady, and if you're pretty good with your hands, you can see it's pretty good. spring here, so you're getting a little bit of some of the trees are starting to bud. You can see the close up with some trees and some limbs and the sky. This is the horizontal, and in a minute we'll do the vertical so you can see what that looks like. Now I have it on my chest. I'm just walking, so now you can see this is what it looks like when you're walking. Okay, I want you to see how that is, just walking, and it's just getting the footage. Again, no stabilization. This is how it is. I'm walking outside in the forest area. I'm just looking around. I'm just got my hands free, and I want to look. I'm looking at some, because you can just see how cool that is. Right? You know, if you want to get some shots, if you're doing some like things like this is really cool. That's what I like about this. So you have hands free. You can say, oh, I'm looking at this tree. I'm looking at some bushes, and you can really just see how much of an advantage that is when you're doing that. That's what I do like about this. You get really. That's really a big advantage when you have your hands free and you can do all kinds of things like this. This is really amazing. I love this. You know, if you're outsourcing, you're out want to make some videos, this is really cool. So that's how it looks like when I'm walking. Let's do some vertical shots. Now this was vertical. Let's do some horizontal. I mean horizontal. This is horizontal. Let's do some vertical. Also, guys, I want to show you some still photos. So these are the still photos from this camera. I mean, I don't think anybody is showing you the still photos. They're really, really good. I mean, the quality, the depth is really good. The clarity, I'm very, very impressed with the video quality. The audio is excellent because I'm hearing it back right now while I'm editing this video. The audio is excellent. It doesn't play back well on the device, but the audio here is really, really good. So you can hear the actual audio being recorded without a wireless mic. That's directly right into the microphone. Really awesome. Let's continue this video. Now we're going to do some vertical shots. Let's go. Okay, so now we're doing some vertical shots. You can see here, so you can do like TikTok videos, you can do Instagram, you can do all kinds of different shots with this camera. You can just see how that's being utilized. And what is this? Is that sap coming out of there? Look at that. That's cool, huh? Yeah, that looks like either sap or, yeah, this is a pine tree. That's pine sap. That's nasty. But you can see this is the vertical, how that works. That's kind of cool. I like that as well. And I'm walking with it with my hand. Again, you can get the idea behind it. Here's another beautiful tree. So you get an idea how it really works. You can do the horizontal or the vertical. Really, really interesting. So now I'm going to put it on my chest here, and we're going to walk with it. And here's the right here. Here's the device. I have it on my chest. I'm going to just pop it on there with the magnet. I'm going to this is the magnet cover. I'm going to pop this on, and then we're going to do it live, but I'm up and down, so I get up it higher. I get that ready. Now here is that walking, doing this shot here, so you can see I'm going to walk now, and you can just see how that is. I'm walking on the forest. You can see I'm looking around. I want to look at some trees and see how they're all budding. How the little buds are coming out, and you can just see how it is. And really works really well. So I'm definitely going to recommend this for sure. I think this is really nice. All the trees are budding. Everything is growing. This is like a broken tree. So if you want to do some work, here you go. You can do some of that. So this is no good. Let me rip these off. You can take all the video you want, horizontal or vertical. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. I like it. I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'll see you at the next review.